It's October of 2020, and today we will be going back to 93 in the Jurassic Park days to review this game. Today we will be reviewing Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. By the way, this is Sky's Nanotype. This is how you play Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. So, Tiny Epic Dinosaurs is a worker placement game. So technically, take this worker, place it. Easy, right? Well, it's harder than it looks. So, I will be giving you an idea of the game by breaking it up between sections on the board. So, as I told you, there's 5 of these, and 5 cards for the board, basically. And yeah, I'll be breaking down that for you. Okay, so now we're looking at this card right here, the first card. So anyway, this coffee cup is the round counter, and it counts the rounds 1 through 6. So it has 6 rounds, and then it ends. So, and it tells you different things you do throughout the game. And here's the medical leave. That's when you get injured by a dinosaur and you have to come here. Okay, so the next card is this this dinosaur card, essentially. So for these, you worker placement this guy over here, and you just place him here, and you get the dinosaur. But first, what you have to do is you have to roll the die in the dice tray. So I'll be rolling this die. So what that means is that is essentially that my worker goes to the medical leave with the dinosaur I wanted. And I get that at the end of the run, basically. Alright guys, I forgot to show you the other side of the dice. So I got an injury token, which means you go to the medical bay with the dinosaur. Actually, the net means you just catch it. Simple as that. And then the egg basically means that it has a baby and you get 2 dinosaurs, which is kind of a puggies. So, yes, but this bottom part, what you do is you basically place or worker placement your guy over here, and you do all that, and then you don't have to roll. You just pick what dinosaur you want, and then you get it. So it's kind of how that works. Pretty simple. So the next middle card thing. So this top part is where would the public contracts come in play, basically. Alright, so now that you place your worker here, what you do is you have your dinosaurs, and you pay those dinosaurs, and then you confirm it. But before we take it, we're just going to show that whatever star is at the top confirms how many points you have. So this particular card has 12 points. Not all cards have 12 points. So that means 12 points for the end of the game. So basically what you're doing is you're just selling dinosaurs to someone that wants to create their own Jurassic Park. So, and by the way, this is kind of the main way you get points in the game. And also, a hard thing you can do in the game that might be a goal people have, you get a private contract. This is your own private contract. So, it's basically you're trying to get your dinosaurs yourself, but to actually get like all of the stuff, you have to get a public and private contract at the same time. So that's what makes that hard, and that's just kind of a harder version, kind of, basically. So the next section is, so basically, again, you worker placement your guy over here, and basically from this you get like fences, and like you get like dinos, and you get like first player markers, or like the first player marker. Yep. And yeah. So the next is the research. So you worker placement your guy over here, and basically this is where the cheats come into the game. Not like cheats like cheat, but these cards break the game. So basically they make the game easier for you. But when there's an arrow, it means you have to pay something. So you're basically paying meat and leaves, like, you know, food. So yeah, that's kind of how you're paying for it. And this is just, you pay for it with any dinosaur. So any color, any type, anything. So yeah. So the next card is basically a food card. Basically, so... And this is leaves, this is meat, and these are the, like, boxes. And you see boxes around here, you have to pay with boxes, basically. So this is the player board. And it's made up of 2 cards, just like the game board. So first thing that is easy to explain is the side line of it. So there's a crate that helps with the things on the game board. It helps you get things, and then the food for the dinosaurs and how much food you have. This is the rancher plot. So this is where they go before you assign them to the game board, as I showed you earlier. So this is the holding area. So when you get dinosaurs, you don't place them right away. So another thing about the board, or the player board, is this part. So basically this kind of assigns a dinosaur and what they eat and how many they eat. So herbivores, of course, eat leaves, and carnivores, of course, eat meat. So yeah, so and then they each have as many as you have. They each have points at the end of the game. So if I had 2 of these, I would get 4 points. So let's move on to this portion of the board. The first thing in the round is resource collection. So you collect all your thingamabobbers. So that would be 5 leaves, 3 meat, and 1 box. So what happens, like, if you cover the things with dinosaurs? So if I covered this with the dinosaur, I will only get 2 meat and 5 leaves. So technically, if I cover it up, I can't get that. So the second is assign ranchers. So I would assign ranchers to the game board, like I showed you earlier. And then I would retrieve the ranchers, like when I would assign all my ranchers, and just bring them back to this plot. Arranging your ranch, this is one of the bigger things I was going to talk to you about. So, we need to like arrange all the dinosaurs and put the fences where we need it. So this is already fenced in, so technically it's, you know, he wouldn't be able to get out. So, you would put this tinny little dinosaur here, and this tinny little dinosaur here. And actually, I'm going to put him here. So, I'm going to put this one here and this one here. So they technically can't get out and stuff out of the park. So, I did want to explain, like, what can happen. So these 2 will breed because they're the same type of dinosaur. Alright, so say if this guy was in this guy's spot, so he would eat this dinosaur. He would eat this dinosaur, and he would just leave. So, but that's why we keep him in an enclosed space. So, really the next thing is to feed the dinosaurs and then breed the dinosaurs. So you'd feed them and then breed, so they gonna have another child. And then refresh for the next round, basically. So just refresh your board, whatever. Alright, so one thing I want to teach you before I go is the 3 bad things that happen to your ranch is that if there's 2 dinosaurs in the same pen, or 2 different dinosaurs in the same pen, that's bad. If it's out of the pen, that's bad. If it has no food, that's bad. So when these 2 things happen, so that means that if it's carnivore, it will eat another dinosaur and leave. If it's a herbivore, it will just ram through the fence and take a fence with it and just leave, you know. And that was Tiny Epic Dinosaur Island. What I like about Tiny Epic Dinosaurs is, one of the things is that the easiness of setting it up. Has, you know, in a regular board game, you would have a board and all the things to set on it. But all you have to do is lay cards out in order to get, you know, it set up. So it's just easy. I love it's simple, and yeah. Another thing I like, I had to get that out, I'm sorry. Alright. Another thing I like about Tiny Epic Dinosaurs is, I just like how it's like, it's so easy to tell what you're getting, so yeah. Because the dinosaur matches the dinosaur on the board. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I just like that. I think that's pretty cool. Another thing I like is that there is literally one singular little die. And I like this because I don't like rolling like 6 die in my hand. I know I like Kings of Tokyo, but still, it's hard to roll 6 die in your hand at one time. So, another thing I like is the wooden pieces that are like easy to tell apart from each other, and they're like color coded so you can like pick them up, and it's just really easy interaction and stuff. And you know, as I said, this looks like the picture on the board basically, and I just like the interactable pieces. One thing that's not my favorite in the game is the private contracts. So anyway, it's just, the thing is you have to have a public and private contract at the same time. So you have to have the right amount of dinosaurs. So it's like almost tricking you into going for it. And then the person who's not going for it is gonna get the Victory Royale. Yeah, so I wouldn't go for the private contract. I would just go for as many public contracts as possible, because that's kind of how you win, and yeah. Another thing I like about Tiny Epic Dinos is this first card right here. It's kind of a round tracker. It tracks the rounds, and the little thing tracks the rounds. It's like a little marker, and it's just the easiness of like the round phases in medical leave. You can just see the medical leave and the phase, and all the directions for each round is there for you to see. So I just think that's pretty cool. I just think it's a pretty legit thing, and it's just cool. I just love that. Another thing I like about Tiny Epic Dinos is, the last thing, is that it is a quick and easy game for anyone to learn, and it's easy just to learn in general. Anyway, that's what I liked about Tiny Epic Dinos. If you like this video, please subscribe to Code to Nanotype and like the video. might help me in the future. I have no idea, but just like it because it's confirmation that you liked my video, so I can put out more like it. And just click that little bell because it'll notify you every day while I post a video on your computer, iPad, phone, anything. Like an Apple device or whatever. Android. And thank you for watching. Bye. What I like about Tiny Epic, I had to do that. Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. 3, 2, 1.